Hey, John.
Yeah, all right. Next up, Grant Peoples. Oh, he's over there passing along information.
Whenever I play in Oklahoma, I always come in on the left side of the stage. I did a poem. I guess it was yesterday morning at the pancake breakfast, and it didn't go over very well. So I'm gonna do another one. This is called Louisiana Bridge. The Atchafalaya Basin Bridge spans some 20 miles of Louisiana swampland. And I'm out here somewhere near the bridge's center at 3 a.m. on a Friday morning on my way to play in Houston, Texas. I'm weary, but I'm wide awake. I'm chewing on a mouthful of gum, which is a how to stay awake tip I got years ago from a truck driver in Carolina. You ain't never gonna drop off to sleep, he told me, if you're smacking on some bubble gum. So I'm smacking, and this masticating commitment to not falling asleep at the wheel on a bridge in Louisiana is now fueled by a chemical concoction of Red Bulls and BC powders. So I'm sitting up straight and cruising pretty good because this is no place to not pay attention, I tell you. This bridge has a history, and there are stories, and they're not pretty, about people who never made it across, people who had to face the fiery consequences of having lost focus. So I got both hands on the wheel. There's no music playing or anything. I don't want any music. I don't need music. I don't even like damn music. No, I've learned that music will interrupt my train of thought and make me forget what it is I should be thinking about, and I hate that. So I'm just listening to the whine of the wheels on the bridge, got my high beams on, got my mind on the job at hand, and then I see the glint of a pair of eyes in my headlights. What the hell? Some inbred Louisiana lowlife Duck Dynasty son of a bitch has dumped a dog out here on the middle of this bridge. What I'm feeling, though, is not really anger or rage. What I'm feeling is panic. Panic and an uncompromising need to try to save this dog. I feel an immediate and visceral responsibility for his fate, for the terrifying fact of his imperiled life, his dire predicament. He's probably 50 yards in front of me now, trotting toward me, eastward against the traffic, with his tongue hanging out. And I steer to the opposite rail, hit the brakes, and come to a stop. I remember that I keep a leash in the glove box, and I grab it quickly. I've got some sardines in the back, too. Is something going on behind me? I've got some sardines in the back, too, and I figure I can maybe coax the dog toward me with the sardines. But what the hell am I going to do with him then, once I get him in the car? I've got a show in Houston in a little over 12 hours. Wait, I know. I'll just take him to a vet there this morning. Get them to check him out and hold him till Monday. I can pick him up on my way back home from Austin. Yeah, that'll work. I'll have to call my wife and tell her, and she's going to freak out a little because we already have 3 damn dogs, but I know she won't argue with my heart about a dog. We'll just have to work it out. I'm sure the dog, he or she, hadn't been fixed, probably has fleas and worms and all that, and it's going to cost a small fortune to get him healthy, but what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm not leaving this dog out here on this bridge. He might have made it this far, but he doesn't have a chance in hell of getting off of this thing alive. I know if I don't save him, the buzzards will be picking at his bones by noon tomorrow. So I turn off the car, leave the headlights on, open the door, and get out with my leash in my hand. For some reason, I'm surprised by the loud drone of buzz and croak coming from this Louisiana swampland. It gives me pause. But then I realize the dog is really moving along, and I don't have time to try to dig the sardines out of the back of the car. I'm going to have to try to just catch him and convince him to come to me. So, hey there, buddy. I hear myself say, and I sound pathetic and inauthentic. Hey, buddy, I'm not going to hurt you. And by now he's really close and he hadn't changed his pace a bit. I can hear the clip of his toenails on the bridge. I can hear him panting. And he doesn't stop or slow down or come toward me or run or anything. He just goes right by me like he's on the way to some appointment or something. And he cocks his head a little and he looks at me with sort of a grin. And that's when I say to myself out loud, Jesus Christ, it's a coyote.
All right, great people. That was great. Okay.